Madden 19 has finally come out, and it's time to start another Relocation franchise mode. And we're going to be doing it similar to the way I did it last year with all the rookies on my team. But last year I did a fantasy draft to get them all on my team. And this year I tried doing a fantasy draft a bunch of times, but it just didn't really work out. I wasn't getting many rookies on my team, especially not the high profile ones. Like, they changed up the fantasy draft this year, and the computers look a lot at potential now. So, you know, a bunch of the players were gone. So instead, I just traded, like, I went into the rosters and traded them all to the Cardinals. But it wasn't like I was just robbing the teams that I was getting them from. I was trading the highest rated player in that position for the highest rated rookie in that position, and so on and so forth like that. So the team is it's really not overpowered, and the NFL is pretty much stronger because of what I did, because all the teams that drafted in that position needed that position, obviously, and they got a better upgrade like 60% of the time. So we got our team together. We're going to be led by Baker Mayfield and Lamar Jackson behind him, and we got a bunch more players. We got Saquon, DJ Moore, Hayden Hurst, and our defense is pretty much, they're going to be very good in the future. Roquan Smith is a beast, and Bradley Chubb, Denzel Ward, and people like that. So I'm going to be showing you guys right now an example of what I did to the teams, like the trades or whatever. So here we go. Say we're trading for Baker Mayfield right now, right? So we're going to the Browns, and we gave them Josh Rosen because we don't want Josh Rosen. But we also swooped in for Denzel Ward and gave them Pat Pete. So yes, we definitely improved them a whole lot. Now I'm looking at this, and this made me so happy. We could download a draft class from Madden Share, and you know what? I'm gonna wait a couple years, a couple seasons in the game, to wait for a 2019 draft class that's pretty good. I'm not saying this one isn't, but I don't know if it is yet. So we're gonna wait until after the season that we actually play, because then it'll give the creators a lot of time to perfect the draft class, so to say. Now we are gonna be relocating the team. Obviously, we are the Arizona Cardinals, and it's very unlikely that they'll ever relocate. But I just like their division. They have a bunch of very good teams in their division, and it's pretty tough. So we're looking around, and you know what I did? Gotta be careful. I relocated to Las Vegas and St. Louis before this, right? And they don't even have team names. So I would have to be the Las Vegas Cardinals or the St. Louis Cardinals, which that would actually be pretty cool. I didn't even think about that. But I didn't want the same uniforms and stuff, the same team name, obviously, because we're relocating the team. We're basically creating a new team. So those two cities are out of the picture. So I'm gonna pick San Diego right now. And I love London and I love Mexico City, but I already did a London franchise mode, and I know people have done Mexico City. So we're gonna give San Diego their franchise back. Now looking at the team names, we have the Aftershocks, the Crusaders, and the Red Dragons. Now personally, I kind of like the Red Dragons, but the fan interest is not up there. Now we're looking at the Aftershocks and the Crusaders, and Aftershocks is pretty cool, but I feel like the Crusaders have a lot more to work with, because the Aftershocks is just like, I don't know, I feel like that's not a real team name. Now looking at the jerseys, all three of these are pretty nice, and they're all in between 60 and 62%. Now I like this one right here. This one's cool, but this one is the most different because one of them reminds me of the Steelers jerseys. This one right here. Now the one with the gray with the two colors on the shoulder pads, I really liked, but these jerseys have a little bit more variety right there, because no one really has jerseys like that in the NFL. They're kind of like vintage jerseys, and the back of the jersey is pretty dope too, so I'm going with that. Now for the stadium, it wasn't hard to really choose a stadium because it's not that big of a deal in my opinion. We're in sunny San Diego, I believe that's one of their nicknames, whatever. But we're definitely going to go with this deluxe traditional stadium because I love stadiums like that, like the Rose Bowl and stuff. Now, we're going to be re-signing one of our players, Ricky Seals-Jones, because he's 23 years old, 75 overall, and he's pretty okay for us right now at the tight end position. So we're just going to sign him to be our backup. Now, after simulating that season, we went 4-12. We came in last in our division and 29th in the NFL. Now, taking a look at the NFL, well, we're going to look at the NFC. Eagles, Falcons, Cowboys, Saints, Vikings, Rams all made the playoffs. Now, that's not too surprising. Like, those teams I could definitely see making the playoffs. Down the AFC, Chargers, Raiders, Steelers, Texans, Patriots, and Dolphins. Now, that's pretty surprising because I believe that the Jaguars are going to be killing it this year, and maybe even the Texans can make the playoffs. But whatever, this is only a simulation. Taking a look at our season schedule, we have a lot of close games in here and also a lot of blowouts. So there's not really many in-betweens, and we didn't really blow anyone out at all. Now, Baker Mayfield had a decent season, I can say. He threw a lot of interceptions, but it's okay because we'll be taking the helm next year. Now, Barkley had 1,000 yards, 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns is terrible, but 1,000 yards was good for 7th in the NFL, so that's not bad. Now, DJ Moore and Cortland Sutton had pretty good years as rookies, and Calvin really didn't have that great of a year. But it's all good. Next year is our year. Now, taking a look at the defense, Roquan Smith is a beast in the middle of the field. Trust me. Now, Marcus Davenport had 7 sacks. Bradley Chubb only had 4, so that's kind of disappointing. And we only had 5 interceptions as a team, so that is not good at all. Now, we're going to be taking a look at the playoffs. Miami beat Houston. Houston did make the playoffs. Like I said, they should in real life. I think that they're going to be a dark horse this year. And the divisionals, Atlanta kills Dallas, Pittsburgh kills Oakland, and the Chargers and the Saints sneak out a win. Now, the Chargers and the Falcons are going to be taking each other on in the Super Bowl, and the Falcons have Julio Jones and Larry Fitzgerald, but they got taken down by the Chargers. And they have Julio Jones and Larry Fitzgerald because I traded Fitzgerald for Calvin Ridley. So that's one thing. That's an example of me helping out a team and making them pretty much stacked at that position. Now, we need a kicker for our team, so we're going to try to sign Steven Gostkowski. He's one of the best kickers on the market right now. I actually think he is the best kicker on the market, and he's pretty young for a kicker because our kicker last year was like 44 years old. But now we're looking at every position. Fullbacks, we need a fullback, so I guess we'll just sign Tommy Bohannon. Or try to sign him. Now, we're looking at every other position, and there's not much for us there, but I see Dante Fowler Jr. at the left end, and that is probably our weakest position on defense, other than the right outside linebacker. So we're going to be trying to sign Dante Fowler Jr., and we're increasing his contract and everything because who knows if he'll want to join a just relocated team. And we have 97 total points, but the Dolphins have like 123, which I didn't even know was possible. So I don't think it's very likely we're going to sign him. Now, take a look at right outside linebacker. We have good players, but I'm definitely just gonna sign Lorenzo Molden the 4th and just play Shaquem Griffin above him, or draft a player from the draft, because don't forget we have that coming up. Now, as you can see, they all accepted except for Dante Fowler Jr. He signed with the Dolphins. So we're gonna be heading into the draft right now, and we have the 4th pick. Now, that running back goes first, 84 overall. That's pretty good. And we wanted that right outside linebacker. Now left tackle goes, and it's our turn. So we're going to be taking a look at the players, and there's a left end there, but I didn't even scout him. So we're going to be trading away our pick because there's no one really here for us at the moment, and I think everyone that we want we could get in the future, like in the future of the draft. Taking a look at all these offers, we have a bunch of very good offers, and I made a bonehead mistake here. I thought this Atlanta offer had a 2019 first round pick 12 in it, so I totally wanted that one, when I should have just took the Dallas offer right next to me, a first round, second round, and third round. But this Atlanta pick is first, second, and sixth, but I thought it was a 2019, and whatever, it's fine. Now we're in the second round, pick 4. We're going to be taking Ronnie Larson. We need a good free safety, as you saw in the team before, and he's definitely worth it. 78 overall, quick development. Now we have the second round, pick 31, and we're going to be taking this left outside linebacker, Demarcus Bromley, and we're probably going to be changing him to a right outside linebacker. 76 overall, normal. That's not too bad. Now in round 3, pick 4, we see this running back who should be an early second rounder and had the second fastest 40-yard dash for running backs in the draft. And I was not going to take him because we have Barkley, we have Chubb, we have other spots that we definitely need to fill. But I couldn't pass up. 79 overall, quick development. And he is the highest rated player that we've drafted so far, so that's not too bad. Now in the 4th round, pick 4, we're going to be taking Jamal Collier, who should be a late 3rd round pick, and 74 overall, normal development, not too bad. I'm not going to show you the rest. So we picked up a cornerback, a wide receiver, and another right end, I believe, and everyone was over like a 72 overall, so I guess we did a pretty good job drafting. It wasn't too bad. Oh, actually our 7th round pick was a 68, but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you're excited for this next episode, which we're going to be playing our first game as the San Diego Crusaders. So if you did enjoy, like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more, and as always, I'll catch you guys next time.
My bitch bought me a Gucci shirt, I'm turned up like Lil Uzi Vert. Fuck with me, you might get murked. My click draped in all type of fun. My lil bro move all types of work. My gang out here, my gang out there. I'm good in hoods that you can't go. Atlanta like my second home. My side bitch if we technical.
No nigga this fresh, you know. Dressed like a professional. Turquoise on my necklace though. You be on that western coast. Always on the dash, you know. Sorry